All right. So small turnout. That's okay. I'm going to record this Hangout number 2, and because it's such a small turnout, guys, actually, it's kind of cool when it's this small because it can be a bit more interactive if we want. So I have an outline of stuff that I really wanted to cover tonight, and hopefully it'll get to some of the things you really want to know and learn about. But certainly, if you want to ask questions as I'm explaining things, or if there's things that you really wanted to know about, um, go ahead and fire away or throw it into the chat box, and I'll see your message. So what I figured I would do is just kind of outline the basic steps that you would want to be following at this point as a coach. Call it either a new coach or a coach that's really making that decision to get active with their business. How do I do this consistently day in and day out so that people are going to start to recognize me as someone that is inspiring when it comes to healthy eating, when it comes to working out, when it comes to taking care of myself, losing weight, getting in great shape, whatever it is that you're trying to do. What do you start doing consistently day in and day out to get people to recognize that? And then from there, what do you do to invite them to your challenge group in a way that you don't feel salesy? They genuinely trust you. You have a way of building a rapport with them that they say, yes, I want to work with you as my coach. Sign me up. I'm excited to be in your group. So I'm gonna get to hopefully all of that this evening, but I also wanted to cover just some of the technical things, administrative stuff that you want to be familiar with so that it makes your life a lot easier as you're moving forward with your business. So the first thing I'll do is I'll take us to a screen share, and I'm going to go back to the training section of our back office, and I just want to go through a bullet point list of what you should be doing day in and day out. And let me take you there now. Hold on one second. Okay. Are you guys seeing my screen? Can somebody answer? Are you guys seeing my screen?
Yeah, I'm seeing it now. My reception goes in and out, so.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure it was, all right. So I'm logging into my Coach Online office. And I'm going to the News and Training tab. I'm going to Training. And I'm going to go to Coach. You're a coach. It's time to learn the fundamentals that will strengthen your foundation and get you started strong. Let's learn more. And here we go. So there's some good opening dialogue here. The last sentence, remember, this business is about relationships. So the more people you meet and help, the more successful you will become. So check out the Business Starter Benchmarks if you're interested in accelerating the growth of your business through the leadership ladder. So do this. Do these things to build a strong business. And I'll just kind of rattle these off. You're going to connect with people you already know in person and on social media. You're going to invite people to your challenge group. You want to shoot to sell at least 3 challenge packs each month. And the reason they say at least 3 challenge packs each month is because that will consistently enable you to hit Success Club 6. Because every time you sell a challenge pack, you're getting 2 Success Club points. So you want to just strive for that every month. If I can just sell 3 challenge packs, I'm getting myself to Success Club 6, and that makes me part of Success Club. And when you're doing that, your business can only grow. There's no way around it. Your income is going to grow. The number of potential people that you will have to become coaches on your team will grow. And then from there, everything just continues to get bigger. You want to drink Shakeology and work out every day. You yourself should be drinking Shakeology and working out every day. And the reason we do that, guys, is because it enables us to feel wholeheartedly how good these programs are for us. So it's just dialed into your daily routine. Be it if you have to get up an hour earlier than you're used to, or you got to stay up an hour later, whatever you have to do, you make it work. Invest 10 minutes a day in personal development. And that is the training that we're going through, through Coach Basics. That's your personal development, plus the Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. That book, if you haven't already read it, that is a book you definitely want to read. So just, again, 10 minutes a day spent on personal development. Enroll in a Coach Basics group. You've already done that. You're in a Coach Basics right now. Listen to the National Wake Up Calls, okay? And that's every Monday at 11 o'clock Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Time, that they have the National Wake Up Call, which is just another network leader explaining how they built their business from their strengths. So you'll resonate and learn from so many different leaders by listening to those calls. If you can't make the call, you definitely listen to the recording. Attend training events. So we have Super Saturday that happens every quarter. There's hundreds of them all over the country. You want to attend these events in your region to network with other successful coaches, learn from other successful coaches. And typically there's a lot of, hoopla and rah-rah, and they have the corporate video, and it shows you everything that's going on in the company and what to expect in the coming months. You have Summit. The annual Summit is the biggest event that we have every year, and it's in Nashville, Tennessee this year. We had it there last year. If you've never been to Summit, you put that on your to-do list. I mean, that will change your understanding of the magnitude of this business and where you can go with it. So you want to make sure you get to Summit. 3 Vital Behavior Training. Okay, that is a separate training that they were trying to get off the ground regionally. There really hasn't been too much of that from what I'm seeing. But 3 Vital Behavior Training is something we might be seeing more of in the future. And then your team training calls. Review your strength. Did somebody have a question? Sorry? Okay, I'm not.
If anyone has questions on it, I have the documents that I might be able to scan and share with everybody.
I'm sorry. Say again. You were breaking up. I didn't hear the first part.
I'm so sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I just wanted to interject really quick. I actually attended one of those 3 Vital Behavior trainings in Las Vegas last year.
Yes.
And I have the training packet that was given to me.
That's awesome.
That I can hopefully share.
Oh, that's great, Amy. Yeah, that's really great to hear. I actually got certified to deliver that training when I was at Summit. It's about a year now. Oh, no, I was at the leadership conference a couple years ago. But I just haven't gotten around to actually delivering the training. But yeah, it was really impactful what they put together. So yeah, if you have resources on that, it's great. If you have stuff you could share.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess if you also have the stuff too, anyone can reach out to either of us and we can share it.
Yeah, if you have it via digital format, that's great. Mine's all hard copy in a binder. Yeah. So anything you have digitally is fantastic. Here's some helpful stuff, guys. Set business hours and stick with them. This business can be.
I'm breaking up again.
Sorry?
I just said I was breaking up again, so I'm just going to remute myself.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. It helps to set business hours because otherwise it gets daunting. It gets to be like you're easily distracted because you want to be doing this and not doing other responsibilities in your life, which, okay, that's good that you might feel that way. But one of the things that I know for me is a personal challenge is that I spend too much time sometimes on my Beachbody business and not my other businesses and my other responsibilities. And it's kind of like I need to set my hours. So if you can do that, that's great. You want to like different Facebook pages based on your personal interests. This is going to enable you to network through social media. Now, here's where it gets a little more interesting with respect to helpful activities. Post or share your before and after story and photos on Facebook. Okay, this is where it can be kind of a daunting, like, oh my God, am I really going to do that? And I can tell you from my own experience, I can tell you from the experience of many coaches who came into this business unsure, when they broke that barrier for themselves and they said, I'm going to start putting myself out there, like I'm going to start documenting my changes, I'm going to take before and after photos, I'm going to do measurements, I'm going to share how I'm feeling. When you start putting that out there, you become very real and you become vulnerable, let's say, and people start to respect and appreciate that, because it starts to enable them to see, well, heck, if she can do it, then maybe I can do it too. You know, a lot of people don't want to come out of their cocoon until they see something that they can resonate or connect to about you. And if you're able to put yourself out there like that, it can be very, very powerful and very inspiring. You want to post pictures on social media from your workouts. And I'm going to show you my social media pages shortly. You'll be able to see the type of stuff that we put out there. Follow up with everyone you meet. Share your favorite Shakeology recipes on Facebook. Now, that does not mean that you want to be putting recipes on Facebook on your personal page and acting like a Shakeology salesperson. That's not what it means. But maybe every now and then you can talk about this fantastic nutrition shake that you're drinking and you love this particular recipe. You're not saying, hey, Shakeology's on sale, or hey, check out my link on Shakeology. All you're doing is sharing something about your nutrition that you find to be helping you in any number of ways. Maybe it's helping your energy. Maybe it's helping you to lose weight. Maybe it's helping you to eat a healthy meal when you don't have time to cook. You know, all stuff like that is a way to connect with people. Wear branded logo wear. You know, wear and share is something that I do all the time. I've always got my Master's Hammer and Chisel hat on, or I'm wearing a Team Beachbody t-shirt or a hoodie sweatshirt, something that's just branded with a logo, and it gets people to sometimes talk to me and open up. And then it goes on and on to other things. But I just wanted you to understand that these are some of the basics of what you want to be doing day in and day out to really start to ingrain yourself into the Beachbody network and what coaching is all about. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you about is the video that I showed, or that I put up earlier, I think it was probably 3 or 4 days ago, on how to get to the rank of diamond in 90 days. And I put that video up so that you could hear from one of the other network leaders on how she's built her business so successfully. And let me stop the share here. If you watched that video, it was all about why challenge groups are so impactful and how you will quickly start to grow a team by running a challenge group. Because if you sit there and you just try to sell products to people and you don't offer them the proper support to really help them succeed, like to really be their accountability partner and give them leadership and inspiration, if you're not doing that, then all you're doing is being a product distributor and you're not being a coach. Well, when you're a coach who's running challenge groups, what happens is this: very organically, your business grows, because when you successfully invite people to your challenge group, and we're going to go into that, they then are part of your Facebook group, your private Facebook group that you're going to lead and hold people accountable on a day-to-day basis. And as they're getting results, I swear to you that it becomes infectious. Like, people in the group start to get excited about what they're feeling and the changes that they're seeing. And they start to share more and more, and they start to inspire others in the group to keep going as well. And all of a sudden, you've got this frenzy of people who every day look forward to putting their post in the group saying, I completed my workout. Here was my great meal that I made today. And I'll show you some of the posts we have in our group. But when they get their results, then they're hooked. Then they know in their heart that these programs rock. They feel great, they've lost weight, and they love the experience of the challenge group. They become very easily, they become your future coaches. So out of every challenge group you do, you want to identify, like, who are the people that are posting most frequently? Who are the people that seem to be most engaged and getting results and loving the journey? Those are the people that you would reach out to simply say, hey, you know what? You are fantastic in this group. Like, you're doing a great job. You should become a coach. And they might have that knee-jerk reaction of, well, I'm not certified, or how do I become a coach? And your response, this is the best part about it. Your response for anybody who has bought a challenge pack is you become a coach for free. You just fill out a sign-up form and we make you a coach. And what'll happen is when they sign up, they'll pay their $39.95 sign-up fee, but Beachbody recognizes that they've already bought a challenge pack, so they will be refunded that $39.95. So effectively, they're becoming a coach for free. And the other thing that you can say to your people in your challenge group that have been getting results, that are drinking Shakeology, is, look, you want to become a coach for two reasons. One, you're going to save money. You're going to save money because that Shakeology that you're drinking every month for $129.95, well, that's going to drop down to $97.46. So right there is reason enough alone to become a coach. They just basically are saving money for themselves. The other reason they may want to become a coach is that you can say to them, look, I can teach you how to do the invitations so that you can start your own challenge group. And look, you've gotten great results. I'm going to teach you how you can post your results on social media, how you can inspire your friends and people around you and start your own little business from home. I do this on the side. I'm making X number of dollars per month, and I love it. So it's just such an easy segue to building your team when you're running successful challenge groups. That's why this training, Coach Basics, is getting you to understand how to start a challenge group, how to invite people successfully, and then how to actually run the group in a way that gets people results and keeps them engaged. All right, so I hope that makes sense to you, because that is a lot easier than if you decide to just start sharing the coach opportunity with people that know nothing about Beachbody, people that have never drank Shakeology, they've never done a Beachbody program, and you're trying to talk to them about becoming a coach. That can be very challenging, and I can share with you from my own experience, that's what I did in the beginning 4 years ago. We didn't have all this challenge group training and ways to build organically. And so it was kind of like I was just trying to sign people up based on the business opportunity. And I was good at doing that. But many of those people that I signed up at the beginning 4 years ago are long gone. Like, they just never got off the ground because they didn't have an understanding of how incredibly helpful this business can be to people when it comes to their health and fitness. And they didn't know anything about challenge groups. And we didn't have Coach Basics training. So you guys are in a much better place to know how to start successfully. And challenge groups is your key. Okay. Before I go on, does anybody have any questions on that point? Like, does everybody understand why it's so beneficial to run a challenge group? I think it's pretty obvious. Okay. All right. What I want to show you right now is what a challenge group looks like. So I'm going to take you to the challenge group so you can actually see what a challenge group looks like in action. And some of you here on the call, Shannon's here, Kristen's here, you may already be in challenge groups. I don't know, Amy, and I think Katie, you guys might already be in challenge groups, which is fantastic. But I'm still going to show one of my challenge groups now because this is being recorded, and a lot of the new coaches that are going through this training know nothing about challenge groups. So let me take you to another screen share. I got to go to Facebook. So right now, as it stands, I'm running 1, 2, 3 challenge groups simultaneously. All 3 of my challenge groups are with the Master Hammer and Chisel. The Master Hammer and Chisel, I've got a group running with, it's me and Tammy combined with the customers that we've put in there. We've got about 34. Then we have the coach challenge group we're running. So all the coaches from Team Euphoria who opted into this group, I think we've got about 77 of us. And then the other challenge group, and the one I'm going to show you, is one that I started just this past Monday, just 3 days ago. And this group started on January 18th. And just to give you an understanding, so here is the description. Welcome to the Master's Hammer and Chisel. Having personally achieved profound results with this program in 2015, I look forward to providing you with motivation, tips, and accountability to achieve your own amazing results. This private group is meant to be interactive, so feel free to ask questions, motivate others in the group, and share your own personal thoughts and feelings along the way. We officially start on January 18th. However, I'll be giving you tips to prepare for the start. Look forward to doing this with all of you. So this is where you just write up your description as to what your group's all about. You add people. So I have a total of 13 in this group, including myself and Tammy. And every day you're putting up a post. Now, the posts that you put up in your group come from things that you create.
Is it downstairs?
Getting some background noise here, guys. Can you mute your background? Just mute the microphone. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. Great, thanks.
That's not there.
Yes, yeah, mute your mic. You gotta mute. You gotta mute it. Pull it up. I'll try to find it.
I can do it, Shannon. If
Can you get it? Yeah.
Yeah, hold on one second. I got it. Sorry, hold on one second, guys.
Okay, thanks.
You got it. Sorry, guys, bear with me. Okay. So the posts that you put into your challenge group are a combination of things that you create, ideas that you get from other challenge groups that you might be in. You know, there's no better way to learn than being in a challenge group yourself. You know, and you see the ideas and things that people are doing and what they're posting. This was a post that I put up this morning, my wife's juice blend in the morning, and I explained what was in there. Half portion of crushed cherries, 1 portion of baby kale, 1 portion of celery, half squeezed lemon and water. She loves it. So I just took a picture of it, put it in there. Okay, and here I had one of the participants yesterday say, I'm struggling with all the greens. How about a vegetable V8 juice or juicing in general? And I basically responded to that post by putting something here. Josh brought up a good point with his post yesterday. As you stick to your food regimen, here's a helpful tip that Tammy and I found to be very useful when it came to consuming all of our veggies and fruits every day. And I talked about how juicing can help. So all you're doing is providing help and support. Now, understand this. If you're saying to yourself, well, how am I going to know what to post if I've never done the program? You know, like, how can I lead and motivate with helpful knowledge if I've never done it myself? And that is where Beachbody is so helpful. In your back office, and I'm going to take you there now. I'm going to go over here to sales and marketing, business tools. And in the business tools section, under here, left column, Beachbody Challenge Group Guides. So I click on Beachbody Challenge Group Guides, and let me go to Master Hammer and Chisel. Every program, every exercise program that Beachbody has a challenge group guide for it. So if you've never done the program, or even if you have done the program, you want to use this guide to help with the posts that you're going to put up every day. So here's the Master Hammer and Chisel, the weekly coaching guide. I'll open it up. Here, while that's opening there, I'll open it. I also have it saved on my hard drive.
You know what? I think they're working on the website because I can't pull it up either.
I think I just got it. Okay.
Oh.
There we go. Okay. So here's the guide. This is a challenge group guide for the Masters Hammer and Chisel. It says daily coaching guide. In the beginning, it says, how to use this guide. It tells you what to do before your group starts. You're going to set up a Facebook group. You're going to send out the participant guide to the group. So they actually have also back there in the back office, along with the challenge group guide, is the participant guide for the group. And there's some great stuff in there for the participants to know before they get started. And then it says post week 0 topics in your Facebook group. So week 0 is simply the week leading up to the start of the group. It's just a good way to prep people for the journey ahead. And here are your daily posts. So here it is, guys. This is prep week 0, day 1. Facebook, copy and paste. You just copy and paste what they have in this guide right into your group. And they also give you some great images that you can download and use when you put your posts up. So as you go day to day, you're seeing all this great helpful material and knowledge that you can convey to your challenge group participants. This is where you're acting as the leader by using this guide. Now, you may look at some of these, like I've gotten to a point now where I look at some of the stuff and I'm like, okay, that's cool, but I'm going to reword that, and I'm going to bring more of my personal knowledge and experience based on my journey with the program. So this is kind of like a very generic guide that you can use, and it's very good, but you also want to inject your own personality, creativity, and ideas. And that's where you get that from being in other challenge groups and seeing and learning how groups can be really engaging. So it's not just kind of like, boring, wordy posts every day. So you can make them pretty exciting. So the challenge group guides, again, are really helpful if you've never done a challenge group before or you've never done a program before. So that's going to help you tremendously in getting started. Okay, let me go back to... Okay, let me go back to my challenge group. Now, before I actually go back to the group, I want to show you the invitation that I put up. And for me, this was a big personal journey. This was a breakthrough kind of, all right, I'm going to go for it. Because prior to last year, prior to my transformation with the Masters Hammer and Chisel, I was always relatively fit and in shape. So I didn't really have any dramatic before and after images I could use to share with people. And so a lot of my inviting was based on, and this is what you got to think about when it comes to yourself. You want to invite people based on your personal strengths. Like, who are you that somebody would want to say, hey, that's pretty cool, and I can relate to what you're saying and who you are, so I want to be in your group. Like, I would respond to your invitation. For me, whenever I sent out an invitation, it was simply because I had a lot of experience in the fitness industry as a gym owner and somebody that's been involved in fitness all my life. So people knowing that about me were like, okay, I would trust what Don suggested I do, and I would trust Don as my coach because he's been in the industry for so long. But obviously, guys, most coaches are not from the fitness industry. So you have to create your own story. And your own story can be a work in progress. It could be, hey guys, I'm inviting you to my weight loss group that's going to run starting February 1st for 21 days. And we're going to follow a clean eating plan, portion controlled, and we're going to work out 30 minutes a day. I'm committed to making this happen for myself, and I would love 5 people to join me. Okay, that would be good for you if you're somebody who you got to get in shape yourself. You're looking to begin your journey, and so you're going to become a product of the product by using Shakeology, by doing an exercise program. But in doing so, you can invite others on that journey with you in your challenge group. So for me, going back to this before and after image here, I did get staggering results using the Masters Hammer and Chisel. And I said to myself, all right, I'm going to put myself out there with before and after imagery, and I'm going to carve out an invitation and see how it goes. And this is what became of it. I wrote this invitation. As you think about your New Year's resolutions, consider this. I'm looking for 5 men and 5 women who want to reduce body fat, tone and sculpt their muscles, and literally transform their bodies starting on Monday, January 18th. I will be your personal coach. What I'm offering is a closed private support group where you commit to me and 9 other participants in following a 60-day workout nutrition plan, the exact same one I followed to get these results in 12 weeks. To be considered for the group, you must be someone who is already pretty fit with exercise and basic weightlifting experience. You want to go to the next level and get serious results. The type of results that some might find to be unbelievable. Sounds amazing, right? Give me 30 to 40 minutes a day starting on January 18th, and I'll make it happen over the course of 60 days. And then I just go on about what they can expect. So the workouts are unique, challenging, and highly effective, averaging 30 to 40 minutes a day. They're also very diverse, which keeps it exciting and interesting for the entire 60 days. And I just go on and explain what they can expect and what they're going to get. And I even write, okay, and this invitation, just so you're aware, I took this invitation because I saw it posted somewhere else, and I was blown away by it. And it wasn't for the Masters Hammer and Chisel. This invitation was actually for the 21-day fix. I just reformed it for the Masters Hammer and Chisel. But it went on. This program is not free. It includes a complete 60-day home workout kit with DVDs. Can be done at home or in your gym. Custom clean eating meal plan designed for your lifestyle and goals. Portion control containers and shaker cup. 30 delicious and dense nutrition shakes with optional supplements we will discuss based on your goals. Measuring tape to track all those inches lost. Me as your personal coach. Access to my private lifetime Facebook support group. A free program t-shirt when you finish and send in your results. Yada, yada, yada. Message me if interested. And as a result, there was 28 people that liked this. And I had all these people chime in and say, I'm interested, I'm interested, I'm interested. There's 8 more above that. And that was it. That was my initial invitation to my challenge group for the Masters Hammer and Chisel. And I sent that out on December 21st for a group that was starting on January 18th. Now, I know, you're sitting there saying, well, of course, because it was New Year's resolution time. And because it was New Year's resolution time, it was quite easy to get customers and people interested in fitness. Absolutely. But I can tell you that month in and month out, there are thousands, if not millions of people out there that are looking to get healthy and fit. So don't think that it just has to be around New Year's resolution time. Your invitations to your challenge groups should be ongoing. Like, you want to have another challenge group starting at least every month, another brand new group kicking off, because what that does is it enables you to continually send out invitations to people, inviting them to join your group. Now, going back to the challenge group itself, I want to go back to the screen share so you can just kind of see other things that are being posted in the group. So bear with me. Okay. So here was day 3. Okay, this was actually this morning. Day 3, iso strength chisel. Push hard, everyone. Rest day tomorrow. It's common in the coming days that you may feel hungry or sluggish. This is simply your body adjusting to your new regimen. If so, use this tip straight from the program and nutrition guide. And I threw that tip in there. And again, I didn't make that up. I took that from the challenge group guide of the Masters Hammer and Chisel. Now, that particular tip actually comes a bit later in the guide, but I liked it so much, I moved it up to day 3. So you can do whatever you want to just make sure people are getting the information that they need, and you're providing the help and support to get them to the finish line. Yesterday, I posted a quick video of me doing part of one of the plyo workouts. I just put getting it done, plyo style. So you just put little video clips of yourself working out. That's inspiring. It gets people motivated. Here I put up some pictures of my breakfast. I explained what it was and how many portions I was getting in this particular breakfast. Again, visual. It gets people to see, okay, this is how I use my portion containers. People start, my buddy Rich, this guy was my dentist. He is my dentist. Saw my pictures. He's in the group. And he threw it in. I don't eat that much for 3 meals. And I actually reached out to him to say, hey, Rich, you're going to learn a lot about nutrition. Most people don't eat enough to get the changes that they want in their body. So this has been a learning curve for him. The point is, I'm inspiring, I'm educating, and I'm motivating them. And you can do the same thing with your customers that you invite to your groups. All right, let me jump back. And I want to reemphasize the point. If you're not in a challenge group, guys, reach out to your sponsoring coach, reach out to your upline diamond or your upline star diamond, or reach out to me and say, Don, add me to your group. I want to be a fly on the wall. Like, seriously, if you just want to join one of my groups or join our coach group, which has 77 coaches in it, let me know. I'll add you to the group. That way you can kind of see and observe, even if you don't want to participate, which you should, you can see and observe what is being posted and how there's energy in the group ongoing. And that's when people get results. That's what makes it so effective. All right, let me stop my share here. 1 second. Oh, don't tell me. You guys didn't see my share that whole time? All right. I'm sorry. Here, I won't re-explain it, but I am just going to show you visually. Hold on. Sorry, guys. So here again, here's the picture of my wife's juice. There was a post I put up about juicing. This was the morning tip that I put up. This was a video clip of me doing one of the workouts, my breakfast, so on and so forth. All right, and this group's just getting started. All right. And the thing about that group, I intentionally kept it small because I wanted to really provide, sorry, I'm trying to find my stop share here. God. Okay. Did that share? Shannon, did you guys just see my Facebook page? Hold on. Shannon, I got you unmuted. Go ahead.
We saw it just now, but we didn't see it before.
You did see it just now. Okay. All right.
Now we did, yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
So another point I want to make here, guys, like that particular challenge group, I kept it small for a reason because I wanted to make sure I didn't overwhelm myself with too many people. And I knew that I already have 2 other groups that I'm involved with, and it can be time consuming. So I said, I want to keep this one relatively small. And I also want to give people the time and focus that they really feel like they're getting my attention. Because when the groups get too big, you start to water yourself down, you're spread too thin. If you can give people that individual focus at times during their journey, they really feel like you are their coach. And it helps them get results. Also, I want people to get significant results because those people in that group, none of them are coaches. They are all customers of mine, from guys I went to college with, to high school friends, to people I haven't seen in a while, to complete strangers that I put myself out through social media. And, I'm going to be sharing more about that through lead pages in the coming weeks. But the point is that these are not coaches, they're customers who are getting results, and then I'm going to be having my conversations with them about becoming coaches. That's going to continue to build my team. When they become coaches, I will recommend that they go right into a Coach Basics training. and they will get the know-how and the education to begin their own challenge groups. But the cool part about it is they will already have gone through the experience, so they're going to know what I'm talking about when they go through their coach education. That's how coaches are building massive businesses very quickly, doing this month in and month out, hitting Success Club. Okay. And again, I know that, most of you guys, you know this, you've seen it before. This is being recorded because the coaches who have not seen this, this is very impactful and very valuable. That if I had seen this years ago, my business would be 10 times the size it is right now. I think all of us could say the same thing that have been in this for a while. Shannon, for sure, I know. But it's all good. Okay, what else did I want to show you? Okay, before I go to, let me see how I'm doing on time. It's 9 o'clock. Before I talk a bit about the actual invitation process, and I showed you a sample invitation that I put out there, I want to show you something that's kind of a little admin trick that is very helpful for customers buying the products from you. As a coach, you have your customer website. So beachbodycoach.com, your username will take them to your site. They can shop for the entire product line. They can shop for their challenge packs. They can buy anything that they want from you through that one site. You have a separate Shakeology site and you have a separate Ultimate Reset site if you want to use them. You don't even have to if you just want to use your Beachbody Coach site. But if you know it's just about Shakeology, then I would recommend your Shakeology site or your Ultimate Reset site because there's so much great information in those sites alone. But point I'm making here is that when people go to your sites, those sites can be pretty overwhelming. There's so much information on there that they can get lost in, well, where do I even find the product I'm trying to buy? So Beachbody's made things a bit easy for us by providing these custom product links. And I'm going to show you how it works because this is going to be a little administrative trick that'll really save you a lot of anxiety in the future. So I'm going to go to a screen share again. And I'm going to take you to this document, and I'll put this document up on the Coach Basics page. Okay, or I'll put this link up. Now, this is the US and Canada price list and product links form, and the one that I use 99% of the time. Okay, so you've got all these different customized product links based on that can connect to you. So, for example, sign-up pages. If somebody's going to become a coach with you, you just basically copy this URL and enter where it says your ID in red. You got to put your coach ID there. That'll connect them right to you through the coach sign-up screen when they do that. So, again, I'm not going to go through all this verbatim. You can read it and understand it very clearly. The one that I want to show you, though, and what I've been doing quite often, and it works great, is the specific product link. So right here, I'm going to copy and paste this. And I got to remember where it says enter product SKU and your ID. Those two parts of that URL, I have to modify. I have to customize. And I'll show you how. So for example, I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to go to an email that I'm in the process of writing. So here's my email. Hey, Tina, it was great speaking with you regarding the Portion Fix eating plan. I'm excited you'd like to join my 21-day clean eating group. After placing your order, I'll send you an invitation. Remember, we start on February 1st, so you'll have time to go shopping for your food. Game on, girl. So I've made this up, but it's something that I write frequently, especially like with my Master Hammer and Chisel. It was like, hey, Rich, great talking to you. I'm so psyched you want to go to the next level. Here's the link to purchase. I'm going to add you to the private Facebook group after you've made your purchase. And I created these. And basically, I created this image, the Portion Fix eating plan and order here, simply by using Google Images and the program PicMonkey. PicMonkey.com enables you to make all kinds of cool graphic illustrations, and you can create stuff like this very easily. The Portion Fix Eating Plan, I just downloaded that logo from Google Images. Same thing with that Order Here button, Google Images, and then the arrow I obtained right from PicMonkey. So there it is. Now, I've already created the link. So watch this. If I click this link, there it is. I have taken my customer right to the Portion Fix Eating Plan that I talked to them about. They're going to go ahead and purchase that program. And where it says your regular price and your price, the reason it's showing that is because I'm logged in to my back office as a coach. Normally, when you send that link via email to a potential customer, they're not going to see that. They're just going to see their regular price. So they would just click that link. It would take them to this page. They would add that to the cart and check out. And it's connected to your coach ID. And it does that because if I go back to the email right here, remember that link that I copied and pasted, that I copied before? Let me just paste it there. So there's the link. Now it says enter product SKU. Now where I get the product SKU is here. Let me show you. I go to teambeachbody.com. Okay, I'm going to go to shop. And once you go to shop, you got to find the product that you're looking for. So in this case, it was Portion Fix. So I find it under nutrition and supplements. So there it is, last item, Portion Fix. And there it is. And right there where it says item number, that item number, BB Portion Fix, that's the product SKU. So I copy it, go back, and I put that right there. Paste. There it is. Referring rep, my ID. I put in 201244. That's my coach ID. And that is my custom URL. I then right click the image and I copy and I paste it right in there. There it is. The hyperlink is set up. So when they click that on, it's taking them right to the product. It's connected to me as a coach. I'm getting the commission for it. And you can do that with the challenge packs. You can do that with every product in the Beachbody line. And that is a very professional way of reaching out to a potential customer to say, it was great talking to you. Here's the order link. It's seamless. So I just wanted to share that because I have not shared that with too many people. And I know in the beginning it was like trying to figure out, well, how the heck can I easily get the product link to somebody so they don't have to talk them through all these moving parts. There you have it. Okay? Just a little shortcut there. Is there any questions on that? And if it looked a little confusing, it's not. And this, again, just go back and revisit this recording if you want to look at that particular section, and you can see how easily that was done. And I will also, again, put that link to the page with all the product codes. I will put that link on the Coach Basics page for you to access. Okay? All right, guys. Okay, so the invitation process, and I'm not going to go into the detailed dialogue tonight because we won't have the time, so it'll follow in the coming daily posts. But your invitations work this way, guys, and again, it's one of your vital behaviors. You know you're going to start a challenge group. You know you have to start inviting. Well, what verbiage do you use and how do you invite? There are really three primary ways that you invite. The first way is through a blanket invitation. And a blanket invitation is something that you put on your Facebook page saying, I'm looking for, 10 women or 5 guys that want to join me in a weight loss journey beginning on February 1st. We're going to eat clean for 21 days. We're going to work out for 30 minutes a day. Message me if you're interested. Okay, that is a blanket invitation because it's not going to any specific person. It's just something you're posting on your Facebook page. And you can post that on your personal page, or you can choose to create a like page. And a like page is something that you basically establish as a Beachbody coach. And you don't say, hey, like my Beachbody coach page. That's not what we do to gain traction. You basically want to establish yourself with a like page that's about you and your personal journey and in health and fitness and whatever it is that you're in the process of doing, or whatever it is that you've achieved that people could look to and be inspired. And on that page, you're posting daily general health and fitness nutrition tips, video clips of you working out. You're not posting ads about Beachbody products. That's not what you're doing. But I'll talk more about a like page and what to post in the future. But the point is, a blanket invitation can go on a like page or your personal page. And you're simply just getting people to say, hey, I'm interested. Tell me more about it. That's your only goal in the initial invitation, is to just get people to say, I'm interested. Just like they did with my Master's Hammer and Chisel invitation. I did not say in that invitation, I'm inviting you to do the Master's Hammer and Chisel. And again, if you go to my personal Facebook page, you can scroll down to December 21st, and you can see the exact wording that I used to carve out that invitation and what was said. So that's a blanket invitation. Now, the other way you invite is you have your prospect list. You have all the people that you're associated with, professionally, personally, friendships, families, coworkers. Anybody that you can think of in your circle of influence is a potential prospect. Because as I mentioned in last week's Hangout, what we offer is needed by everybody. Fitness and nutrition is needed by every single person on the planet. So everybody's a potential prospect. But as you think through your potential prospects, who are the ones that you know could lose weight, are looking for a solution? Maybe they're tired of doing the same old thing they've been doing for a long time in the gym or whatever it is they're doing, and they just need something different. Send them a personal invitation. Send them something that says, hey, Rich, I thought of you, man. I'm getting ready to start this new fitness group. I'm looking for 5 guys to join me in a journey where you're going to do workouts every day for 6 days a week, 30 to 40 minutes a day. You're going to eat clean, following a detailed nutrition plan. Game on. Let me know if you're interested. That's it. It's just a personal invitation that I sent to this guy I know, and let's see how he responds. Most of the time, they're not going to go, no, I'm not interested. Most of the time, they're going to say something like, that sounds pretty cool. What is it? Or I'm interested. And then we go to step 2 of the invitation process. I'm not going to go through step 2 of the invitation process because we don't have time tonight. But I just want to get you in that frame of mind, guys, that you got to start inviting. You have to start inviting so that people just start responding with, I'm interested. And you want to be inviting to your challenge group that should be starting, if not later this month, sometime in February, late February. Give yourself time to do a lot of inviting, because in the beginning, you're probably not going to do too well with it. Maybe you will, great. But in the beginning, it's kind of like, okay, I got to get used to doing this, and I'm going to make mistakes, and I got to learn how to talk to the people about it once they respond with their interest. And your goal, we just want to get you 3 customers. 3 challenge packs is your goal for the month of February. Success Club, remember, that's your goal. If you can start out hitting Success Club in February, you're on your way. So the invitation process, blanket invitation, personal invitation on Facebook, or face-to-face invitation. You run into somebody in the grocery store. You know, you're standing in the checkout line and you overhear the woman talking about the fact that she can't lose weight and she's been trying everything under the sun. Don't be afraid to chime in. Don't be afraid to say, hey, excuse me, I couldn't help it over here. You're struggling with your weight loss. You know, I actually specialize in helping people with that. Well, really? What do you do? I'm a health and fitness coach. I'd love to get your contact information and I could follow up with you with some details. Got some really great stuff happening, including a private support group I'm putting together. I can share more, including some of the testimonials from people that I've worked with. Like, just get in the habit of talking to people and getting them to go, oh, God, I've tried everything. Maybe you have something that'll work for me. That's a face-to-face invitation. Get their contact information, get their email, get their phone number. Do whatever it takes to establish a contact. Okay? All right, let me see if I had anything else I wanted to hit about tonight. Yeah, I have to hit upon one thing. If I didn't already mention it, and maybe Shannon or Mike, you can tell me, last week's Hangout, did I talk about the customer lead program at all and why hitting Emerald is so great? Like, did I mention it even? Why, if you can get to the rank of Emerald, you start getting free customers?
You know what? I can't remember,
I can't either.
but I don't think you did. We might have run out of time.
Okay, and I know we're going to run out of time right now. 5 more minutes, and I can just show something to you as to how amazing this business is. And for you new coaches that are seeing this for the first time, this is a good reason to get off your butt and jump into this business wholeheartedly. This customer lead program from Beachbody is unlike any other direct selling company out there. There's no multi-level marketing company that I'm aware of that will provide you with free customers when you've achieved certain minimum requirements. The minimum requirements that you want to achieve are getting to the rank of Emerald. That means you personally sign up 2 coaches and hitting Success Club 5 or Success Club 10, even better. But by hitting Success Club and being at the rank of Emerald, you then are eligible for the customer lead program, where Beachbody will give you free customers ongoing throughout the following month. And I want to show you how impactful that can be. So let me do one more screen share. Take you back to my back office, Coach Online office. Okay, I'm going to scroll down here. And right here under my alerts, you know, and I'll share with you guys like what I have happening this week. My left leg volume is over 10,000. My right leg volume is almost at 25,000. You know, plus my retail and team cycle bonuses, or the bonus on my personally sponsored coaches. Like, all said and done, I will earn probably $2,600 this week. You know, and this is my Coach Business Center. This is just my first business center. I have a second one. We have my wife's. This business is so powerful. I cannot explain how huge this business can become for you. But what I want to share also is my alerts. I have 24 new coaches in my organization this week. So in the past 7 days, 24 new coaches have been signed up into my downline. And I don't know most of them. Like, these are just coaches that have become their own leaders, building their businesses, and you benefit from that. You know, this is why building a team can be so impactful, and running challenge groups and getting coaches to start joining you and doing the same thing is how this begins to happen for you. And it becomes exponential. But right here, the point I wanted to make, and I apologize for getting on a tangent, I have 5 new customers this week. So check it out. I click that on, and right here are 5 people that have been assigned to me as my customers. I don't know any of these people. These people have come to me or have been assigned to me because I hit Success Club. Last month was December, so last month I hit Success Club 16. So in hitting Success Club 10 or more, I qualified not only for the customer program, but also the Success Club program. So what happens when you hit Success Club 5, anywhere from Success Club 5 to 9, okay, you get into the customer program. And this is where you're being assigned. I can click view order history. Tells me that they're a club member. So they've joined the Beachbody Club. Okay, they've joined the Beachbody Club, meaning they've become a free club member who is assigned to me. Now, if they continue with that club membership and they pay the club membership of $38 and whatever, $39 a month, let's call it. I'm sorry, $39 per quarter. They get access to Beachbody on demand. Now, if they continue to do that, because that's been assigned to me, I get 50% of those membership dues. So every 3 months, I will get paid $19 and change from somebody that was assigned to me who is in the Beachbody Club membership. Even if I don't talk to them, like it's just given to you guys. This is why it's so beneficial. It's basically Beachbody is giving you free money. But I also have their information, so I could follow up with this Karen Beckwith and welcome her to, the Beachbody Club. Here's her phone number. I could text her. I could send her an email. I can introduce myself as her coach. I can find out what her goals are, offer her the support of a challenge group. If I have something running that I could put her in, I can help her. I can make that connection. She can become a future person that gets results, becomes a coach, and becomes part of my team. Even more impactful, here, this person today was assigned to me, okay, the Success Club program. Because I hit Success Club 10, I'm giving customers that are Shakeology Home Direct customers. This girl, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. If I go to her order history, this girl bought chocolate Shakeology on Home Direct. This person has been given to me by Beachbody. She's a Home Direct customer for Shakeology. Guess what? Next month, when her Home Direct order goes through, I will be paid $32.46. Again, Beachbody has just given me free money from somebody that's ordering Home Direct Shakeology. That's how this company works, guys. This is why coaches are becoming so successful. Not only is it your customers, but it's the customers that Beachbody gives you. So you know what? Yeah, if you have a spouse or a significant other or a couple of family members who are 18 or older, relatives, anybody you can think of, to just sign up 2 people and become an Emerald coach, hit Success Club, and you get into this customer lead program. Your income is going to grow, and so is your potential team. So I wanted to show this because it's just that impactful for really changing your life, changing your financial situation, and helping you grow a very substantial coach business. Okay? So that's it. I did want to go into more detail about the invitation process in terms of once people express interest, what is the dialogue that ensues, but I'm going to save that till next week. But I will also share more in the daily posts that are coming up. But hopefully you've gotten some good insight, some inspirational knowledge. And I know I ran a little late. Does anybody have anything that they want to add or ask? And again, I apologize for running a little long. Anything at all? I know Shannon and Mike, you guys are champions, man. You're always here, and Kristen too. Katie, hopefully you're still with us, or Amy. And can't thank you enough. So it's been recorded. I'll put the recording up on the page. And do me a favor, like this recording, I think from an inspiration standpoint, might help people a lot to realize, like, why should I get to Emerald? What's the customer lead program all about? Let people see financially how amazing this can be. So encourage them to watch the recording if you've got coaches in your downline. All right, guys, cool. Have a great night. Awesome.
Thanks.
Love you guys. We'll see you soon.
See ya.
Bye.